5 signs of relationship anxiety. You are seeking to vet your encounters extremely fast. You have a little list in your head and you're just finding why this couldn't work. And you're having this almost like a fast food experience. You just hum, 3 bites, that's it, done. But the thing is that the person in front of you could be someone that potentially you could have a beautiful Michelin star quality kind of meal, but you're not even able to see that because you're just like, oh yeah, this is just not going to work because of the things that you saw without really feeling the full flavors. You may be saying that you have extremely high standards and you have no idea where to meet quality people, it's all just trash, but it could also be that deep down you know that you have commitment anxiety, and the place where you are at right now in your life, you are only capable of having a burger and not that Michelin star meal. You are changing yourself to satisfy the person that you met. Okay, if you are watching this, I'm sorry. I know I promised that I'm not going to make any videos when I'll mention you, but I'm sorry, I have to mention this. So I recently met this guy and basically found out that I've written this book, How to Get Laid Now, the book for men. Long story short, he tried to convince me that I should be ashamed that I've written this book. He tried to convince me that I should be regretting writing this book ever, and that it's a disgrace and all these things. And the thing is, when he was saying those things, first I was like really angry and just like, yeah, whatever, but then this thought, it kept on going about it in my head, and I even caught myself having this conversation with myself. Maybe he is right, maybe I should feel bad, and maybe I should change my name so Google wouldn't come up with a result that I've written books and made videos about a penis numbing spray and stuff like that. I made a Facebook Live about it back in the day. But you know what? I am not going to do that, and I'm going to wear an honor badge with everything that I've done, and if you don't like it, then be it. It's okay. Tell me in the comments how you have molded yourself, or maybe molding at the moment, to meet the criteria of the person that maybe you met or you are in a relationship with. You want to be Little Miss Perfect. I remember I was talking to this lady and she was telling me how she met this guy, and this time she's doing everything right. She's read all the books, she watched all the Matthew Hussey videos, she watched all the videos on how to be feminine and irresistible and how to flirt, and she's waiting the needed amount of time between texts, and she's following all these rules and all these things that she's learned, and she's saying, I have a good feeling about this. As I was listening to her, I was thinking, wow, this sounds like an absolute torture, because you are thinking you are behaving in this Miss Perfect way and everything is just perfect to accommodate whatever you think you should be accommodating, the image that you think you should be projecting into the world for this person that you met. But the thing is that this is not who you are. What you're doing, you're completely wasting your time, because you are playing whatever games that you are playing, and this person in front of you has no clue who you are, because all you're doing, you are following someone's advice. And look, don't get me wrong, it's good to read things and learn about things, but I think at the end of the day, there has to be you that is showing up to meet this person, and not the version of you that a woman on YouTube told you to be. I mean, funny that I'm saying this while you're watching this on YouTube. Which gets me to the next point. You don't trust your own judgment. So maybe whatever is happening between you and this person is being broadcasted to your ladies group chats, a chat with a girlfriend that you have, and you are dissecting these messages, and you are saying, what do you think? What should I say to this? Does this sound to you like a red flag? Does this sound abusive? And you don't trust your own judgment. You feel that you have to go to someone to to get that opinion. I think having girlfriends and having support system is really great, and having someone that maybe tells you, you know, this sounds a bit funny, just be careful. I think that's all right. You know, the person cares. Imagine you have a book, right? And from that book, your advisor doesn't have a chance to read the whole book. You're showing one paragraph and you're asking, do you think he's a good guy from this one paragraph? If you read books, you know that you can't really tell from one paragraph if this book is good. Yes, some books are terrible. You can just read one paragraph and just like, no. And some people are sadly like that. You have to trust your own judgment and you have to trust your own gut feeling and make that decision. Because I think when you look back, you will see that deep down you always knew what is the right thing to do. So just trust yourself. Your romantic relationships are running your life. When you are not in a relationship, you are looking for ways how to get into one. When you are in a relationship, you are obsessing over evaluating, overseeing, or whatever else you are doing that relationship. And most of your energy and time is invested into that person, into that relationship. It's almost like it starts running your life and becomes the core thing of everything that you do. Has it ever happened to you where maybe you break up with someone and once the grieving period is over, you kind of feel a lot of weight got lifted off your shoulders and you just feel so light, and suddenly you want to do those things that maybe you didn't want to do in the past, and you are interested in things. Could be anything, some personal projects, creative projects, a new job, a business, reading, painting, anything else that it could be, but you just feel, wow, I really want to do those things. And it's not because you're trying to run away from something or fill the void, but you can just see that you are more open and you really wanted to do that. It's because that all this energy that you were obsessing to invest into a relationship, which, don't get me wrong, you can't build a beautiful relationship if you're not investing time and energy into that, but it shouldn't be the core thing of who you are, because there are so many other different pieces of puzzle that make you as a person and that create a so-called good life. And sometimes it happens that you feel so distanced from yourself and who you are that maybe you just picked someone that was not the best match and you picked them for the wrong reasons. And watch this video to find out more about that. Like this video so YouTube algorithm can send this to all the beautiful souls that battle relationship anxiety. Subscribe, hit notifications for more, and thank you so much for watching.